In an ancient forest, shrouded in shadows and whispers, where sunlight barely kissed the ground, there lived a fierce tiger named Raghunath. His coat gleamed like molten gold, but it was his ferocious reputation that made even the boldest creatures tremble. The air was thick with tension whenever he prowled through the underbrush. The deer dashed away like fleeting shadows, monkeys took to the treetops as if fleeing a tempest, and the once melodious songs of birds fell silent, replaced by the dull thrum of fear. One fateful afternoon, after indulging in another hunt, Raghunath found a tranquil spot beside a glimmering river. The water sparkled as it danced over smooth pebbles, reflecting the vibrant hues of the forest. As the tiger feasted, greed clouded his mind, and in a moment of carelessness, a sharp bone lodged itself deep in his throat. "Ah!" he roared, his voice echoing through the forest like a thunderclap. Pain surged through him, an unfamiliar sensation that made him roll in the dirt, gasping and crying out in despair. For the first time, the mighty predator felt the harsh grip of helplessness tighten around him. "Please help me," he cried, his voice strained and desperate. "Whoever removes this bone will receive a great reward." The sound of his anguish summoned a gathering of animals from afar. They approached cautiously, their hearts torn between empathy and instinctive fear. A deer, trembling, whispered, "He is cruel and wicked. Why should we assist him?" A monkey swung from a branch, eyes wide with worry, and exclaimed, "If we help him, he'll surely feast upon us next." One by one, the animals turned their backs and fled, leaving Raghunath more desperate and alone than ever. Just then, a graceful crane, feathered and soft white, descended from the sky like a gentle snowflake. She landed softly beside him, her eyes filled with compassion. "Tiger, your reputation is known far and wide. No one dares trust you. If I help you, will you promise not to harm me?" Raghunath, feeling the weight of his desperation, replied quickly, "I swear I will not harm you. Please save me from this torment." The crane considered his words, her heart beating in rhythm with the stillness around them. Finally she nodded, determination shining in her eyes. With utmost care, she leaned her long neck towards the tiger, the forest holding its breath in anticipation. One wrong move could seal her fate. But the crane was brave and steady, her sharp beak working meticulously to dislodge the jagged bone. With a sudden gasp, the bone slipped free, and Raghunath surged to his feet, relief flooding through him. "I can breathe again," he shouted, pride swelling within him like the rising tide. The crane smiled softly, her heart filled with hope, and said, "Dear tiger, I saved your life. Now please grant me the reward you promised." In an instant, the tiger's demeanor shifted. A wicked laugh erupted from his throat, chilling the air around them. "You foolish crane, your very existence is a gift. You were in my mouth, and I spared you. That alone is your reward." The crane's heart sank, her spirit crushed by betrayal. Shocked and heartbroken, she spread her wings, the weight of disappointment heavy upon her, and silently soared into the evening sky, leaving behind the cruel creature who remained as ungrateful as ever. In the fading light, the tiger stood alone, his laughter echoing through the trees, forever a creature of darkness, while the forest sighed in unison, mourning the loss of kindness